The acts on personalities and officers perceived to have been culpable in the massive leakage of the KCSE examinations of 2015 has come down fast and hard. Just days after being requested to record statements with the police over their roles, 8 senior officers of the Kenya National Examination Council, including former CEO Dr. Joseph Kivilu, were this afternoon handed letters of suspension to pave way for investigations into their conduct. The decision was arrived after a meeting of the board chaired by the newly appointed NEC chairman Professor George Magoha at the National Housing Corporation building in Nairobi, where the Exams Council's offices are based. The 9 include Senior Deputy in charge of Security Maundu Matenzawa and Senior Deputy Director in charge of Exams Ambia Noor, Principal Examination Secretary Thomas Mackenzie, Deputy Secretary in charge of Reprographics Sarah Majani, Senior Deputy Secretary in charge of ICT Geoffrey Gitogo, Principal Supply Manager Michael Ndua, and Deputy Secretary Richard Mwangangi, who are expected to hand over their roles on Wednesday. The current Director of Administration and Human Resource, David Gashanja, has been appointed in an acting capacity as the CEO. The officers are expected to appear again before detectives investigating the matter on Thursday. Earlier in the day, the Education Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiangi was put to task by the Parliamentary Committee on Education to explain the criteria used to cancel the results of a few students despite there being massive leakage.
The Minister has a lot of information. The Minister has definitely gone to great lengths in terms of the investigations. We are only urging him that let this not be the usual talk.
Out of 500,000 of the candidates, you decided to cancel only 5,000. What was the criteria? What was the basis? The Minister is completely unable to answer.
It also emerged that during the closed-door meeting with the committee, Dr. Matiangi submitted that, and I quote, "The teachers were conducting the 2015 examinations without being paid their September 2015 salary. Some of the interviewed teachers indicated that they were helping themselves with examination materials." Matiangi further explained that the fact that the teachers' 5-week strike yielded nothing in a way led to the teachers returning to work, and I quote, "with a lot of apathy against the government, Ministry of Education, the TSC and NEC. This means that the teachers did not fully support the examinations processes." Social media, especially WhatsApp, the CS contended was the main channel of distribution of the leaked papers by the disgruntled teachers. There has been a reprieve for 5,000 candidates whose results were cancelled after they were allowed to receive the examinations this year, given that their initial blacklisting for 3 years is yet to be effected. Alex Kubasu, The Big Question,